How's it going, everybody? I'm Logan from Logan Reviews It All, and this little electric chainsaw was sent to me for the purpose of this review. But these opinions are all my own. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to show you everything you need to know. Then we're going to go outside, and we're actually going to use this thing so you can see it in action. It's got a bar cover, which I like. That's super cool. It's really easy to put the bar and chain on. It doesn't come assembled, but so you'll have to do that. But it's easy. You loosen up this center knob here, unscrew this. This whole gray piece comes off. You put the bar and the chain on, and I'll show you the orientation in a minute, and then you just screw this back down into place and then lock it down with this. It's kind of fiddly to do on camera, so I went ahead and assembled it before. So taking this off, that is the direction of cut. These round portions right here, if you've never used a chainsaw before, this little tip goes in front of the cutting tooth. So you want to make sure that you have it installed that way. Let's take a look. It does not have arrows on it, so make sure that you look it up and you do that correctly. It has a button right here on the trigger. You cannot depress the trigger unless you press the safety switch first. Then you can press the trigger. It does not have a bar lock on it or a chain lock, so this piece is solid mounted in place. It does protect your hand when you're using the chainsaw. It's going to protect your knuckles in your hand, okay? But if you slip, it's not going to lock it. Here is the battery. It's an 18 volt lithium ion situation. That's the charging port right there in the middle that you use with this charger. You just literally plug that in just like that. The LEDs will light up. It'll let you know when it's finished. No big deal. It's got a battery indicator right there on the front. 3 little green dots. Slides onto the chainsaw just like that. It's actually balanced really well. It feels pretty good in the hand. Hit the trigger, come off the trigger, and it stops. No big deal. So I'm pretty impressed with it so far, just looking at it. This is the bar and chain oil that they sent. That's pretty thin. I didn't expect that, so I think that this is probably specifically made to go with this device. And I wouldn't use a heavier bar and chain oil than this. I would use this because a heavier one might not come out of the hole that is built for this. So let's use that. Enough talking about it. Let's go outside and cut some. All right, so I'm outside on my property. I've got it set up here. We're going to try to get a hold of that limb right there. It's about 1 inch in diameter, and then we'll try to go and step it up and see how good we can do. All right, here we go. All right, well, it chewed through that pretty easily. It's not a clean cut, but it made it through. Let me reposition the camera. All right, so down there at the bottom, it's about 2 inches or so. So let's give that a try. Get this stuff out of the way. That's got thorns on it. There we go. Oh man, it cut right through it. No problem. Let's go bigger. All right, so this should be a really good test. That trunk of that tree right there is about a 3-inch ironwood bush. If we can cut through that, I'll be pretty impressed with this thing. So let's get up in here and see if we can get it done. Probably shouldn't be doing this with shorts on, but it'll be all right. And we get a good position. Here we go. And there you have it. It chopped through that with no problems. I am really impressed with this little chainsaw. It's doing a good job.